Day 14.
Nurse. Saul has awoken, so best to bring P5 back to life. And do not remove the IV until P5 is alive. I would hate to have P5 remain in Saul's lucid dreams. Good morning, Saul. Any lucid nightmares?
Nurse, waking up to a beautiful face like yours each morning gives me hope that one day I can save the world, so that your children, along with my children too, can be seeing a future that will last for eternity. Yes, P5 and I saw, maybe the worst lucid nightmare any human on earth would want to be seeing for their children in life. Dr. Mio is coming. I will talk later about what P5 and I saw. It will put the fear of death inside your soul and make you try to save the world from what I dreamed of.
Good morning, everyone. I hope that all of you slept well, and not one of you had any nightmares last night. Listen, I can read your minds, except Saul's mind. P5, do you have anything that you would like to say about your dreams last night? And can I ask you one question, P5? Have you ever had a nightmare and you woke up and thought it was real?
No, Dr. Mio, I have not. And the last time I mentioned about my dreams, you laughed at me. Why would I bother trying to get laughed at again? If I told you what I saw last night, you would laugh me right out of this room. I did not soul travel last night. Even if you think I did, Dr. Mio.
P5 is right. The question that should be answered, Dr. Mio. Who has never had a dream and when they woke up, they thought the lucid dream was real? I think every human on earth has had a dream and they thought their dream was real after waking up. But the one dream that really sticks out in my mind is when I went to a town in Colombia called St. Blas de Palenque. It was a town full of black Africans who their ancestors came from Africa as slaves, but they fought for their freedom in Colombia and won the war against slavery. I stayed in a house with the guy who was the tour guide for his town, and I swear, as I was sleeping, someone grabbed my arm and tried to pull me upwards, and I fought the poltergeist off of me as I flew up from the bed to look for the one who grabbed my arm, but there was only a small hole in the wall, and if one was able to get his arm through the hole, he had no way to be able to grab me. Yes, to this day I swear someone grabbed my arm. Was it a ghost? Who knows? But that one lucid dream was real to me. One more thing, Dr. Mio, do you think that our Earth will one day lose its gravitational pull from the Sun, and Earth will one day drift out into outer space?
Saul, no one on earth thinks like you. Why? Is it the smoke you are smoking? Why would you ask me such a question? I would never have the answers. Why? But why do you think our Earth will lose its gravitational pull from the Sun? This will never happen. If so, it would have done it millions of years ago. But Saul, I have seen videos of poltergeist being able to move people, even lift people up in the air and let them slam onto the ground. Saul, maybe it was a black ghost who wanted to put fear into the white man's soul. Haha. Okay, today we are all going to go to the beach and get some good sunlight on our naked bodies, eat a healthy seafood meal, and if any one of you wants to go on with the experiments tonight, we can discuss this later. Okay? But Saul, how was your dreams last night?
To be honest with you, Dr. Mio, I had no nightmares that I am aware of, but I could barely get any sleep last night. It seemed like every dog owner had their dogs loose in the streets last night, and all I heard was dogs barking, fighting and singing throughout the night like a bunch of roosters, crowing all night. I wish there was a way to silence dogs. You need to put me up in another room that has soundproof windows and walls.
I will try my best to find you a better place to sleep at. Let's go. The bus is waiting for all of us.
Dr. Mew, I am having deja vu right now. Are any of you having deja vu like I am having? Come on, P3 and P5. We have been here before. Saul, remember when P3 and P5 were on the sailboat over there?
P4, once you mentioned this, yes, I do remember that you and me being here, and we saw P3 and P5 on that sailboat over there. P4 is right, Dr. Mio. My dream started right here where I am standing right now, and I was having a beer. Yes, Deja vu, but one I do not want to see anymore. Do you remember when you were hungry? P4. Let us not go fishing for our food today. There is a nice restaurant over there to go eat at. Let's see if they have a fresh catch for the day. I do not think P3 and P5 wants to be the next meals for the sharks that are waiting for us right now, as we will become their only supper for the day.
Come on, Saul and P4, it's impossible that both of you were here before, if so. There is no explanation that I can give on how this could have happened. P3 and P5, have you been here in Saul's lucid dream?
I remember seeing this place before, and I remember seeing Soul swimming to the sailboat that I was on.
Dr. Mio, I have had dreams and later see the same places that I have dreamed before, so it is nothing new to me, and I did dream of the outcome of some of my dreams, which they did become true. So today I do not want to go on to any sailboat, to see if my dreams will become a reality in life. Okay. Is that P1 eating at a table, with his family?
Saul, I do not know, but let P1 relax. I can see him being scared of you and your lucid nightmares he was in. Give P1 some time, he will realize what he saw in the past and what he felt were only in your lucid nightmares, like everyone else is screaming about being in.
Cough. Cough, cough. I will meet everyone at the dining table. I need to get the munchies so that I can eat something. Cough. Cough, cough.
Okay, Saul, see you there.
That was a nice meal, Dr. Mio, thanks. What a place to revisit. Well, some parts anyway, haha. So what are your plans tonight, Dr. Mio? Any more experiments?
Up to you, Saul, and if there are patients willing to die again? I spoke to P6, and he mentioned that he wants to experience every experiment that we will perform in the future because he is curious about seeing more of what is inside of your lucid dreams. He said that he is hooked to the adrenaline rushes his soul feels each time he sees himself dying. So strange. But it seems that I will never know what he is feeling in your lucid dreams and your lucid nightmares. Maybe one day, if I ever get a chance to.
Dr. Mio, if any patient wants to explore with me into my vivid dreams that I have been having lately, I have no problem, but remember, I am not responsible for anything that happens to their spirit or mind, since they are able to remember being inside my lucid dreams that somehow seem to turn into lucid nightmares. I wish I could control the outcome of all of my lucid dreams like others can, but to me this is all new, knowing that your patient souls are inside my lucid dreams.
Time to go back to the laboratory, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your meal by the ocean.
Okay guys, it is getting time for me to go to sleep, and Dr. Mio mentioned that P6 wants to be joining all of my lucid dreams until Dr. Mio ends the experiments. So is any other patient wanting to volunteer with P6? But remember that all of you have had some horrible nightmares inside my lucid dreams, and there has to be a reason why. Look at today. Deja vu. All of us remembered being at the beach at one time in one of my lucid dreams, so what if all of my lucid dreams somehow become true, then what? Could we save lives in the future? Could we somehow stop an event that could stop the world from becoming extinct? There are all sorts of possibilities to think about here, so why not see what happens in the future with me? Let us all see the outcomes of my lucid dreams, and see if we can one day do something mankind will look upon all of you as being non-human spirits.
Non-human spirits. Soul, I think you are smoking way too much. Buddha stick.
Really, P6? Think about it. Your soul was not in your body while you was inside my lucid dreams, meaning your body was dead, meaning your soul was a non-human spirit. Now, you need to smoke marijuana to think like I do. And if you never smoke, you will never be smart like I. You will be like the rest of the dumb humans upon this earth. To me, they are non-humans. To allow the governments to control them, but also being able to control their spirits too. I wish that I could control all of your souls in my lucid dreams, but somehow all of you are able to control your souls. But the only thing that you cannot control are my lucid dreams, which I cannot even control my lucid dreams, and how I wish I could. So, Anyone wants to join me tonight with P6? Okay, it looks like P2, P3, P4, and P5 want to join me, haha. So it seems that none of you are scared of dying anymore. What do you think, Dr. Mio? Do you think that I am ready to have all of your patients die at the same time, than having all of them being scared to death in my lucid nightmares? Haha. I am glad they do not shit in their pants after they die. My brain would be full of their crap, like my brain is full of the government's crappy laws that they order us to obey. Cough. Cough, cough. Sorry guys. Better having the white smoke inside my brain, rather than having the world's crap to deal with inside my brain.
No, Saul, you are not ready to take on such a killing spree like this tonight, to make all the patients to be shitting in their pants inside of your brain. Haha. Just a joke. But really I do not think the nurses are ready to handle all the dead patients at the same time, nor am I, because I have to be around the control room to monitor the equipment. So P2 and P3, if you want to volunteer to look over the patients? Thanks. As for P2 and P3, you can join P6 and Saul tomorrow night, okay? Thanks. So get ready everyone for bed, and I will see all of you tomorrow morning, and sweet lucid dreams everyone. Not you P2 and P3. Please keep an eye on everyone else, okay?
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Bezos, and all of you have 1A trip to outer space in the Blue Origins to see what it feels to dream in outer space for 4 days and 5 nights. And all of you are thinking right now on how could I have possibly won a free space flight into outer space when I never registered in a raffle to win a ticket to fly into outer space. You had to be nominated by a person who has influenced the world some way or another. By the way, if you did not hear on the news, I had to file bankruptcy because the USA customers stopped buying on Amazon's after all of you won this free outer space trip. My loyal ex-customers thought that they were giving their money away to me on my foolish space ideas. But also, they saw how the mom and pop stores have been shut down around the world over my greed and corruption, using Amazon's lower profit margins to bankrupt them. So the Chinese government has offered to sponsor this space trip into outer space, but all of you have to dock onto the Chinese space station to deliver a large Chinese package for the world to reap. This is why the Chinese paid so much money to me, which is paying for your free space flight. Sorry to say this, but none of you have the Chinese vaccine passports, so none of you are able to board the Chinese space station to look around. Good luck to all of you, and may you return home safely, for the whole world to witness what America bought for me. Ha 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 ha.
Wow, P4, P5, and P6, how did you three get chosen to go into outer space with me? Do you think that Dr. Muir nominated all of us? Haha, that would be so weird if he did. Are all of you afraid of going to see the world from up above, in the heavens? Me neither, so we better get suited and go see the stars for a few starry nights.
Soul, I wonder what it is going to be like to dream in outer space, far away from our Earth?
Good question, P6. But I hope that I do not have any lucid nightmares, but what would it be like to have your soul lost in the stars forever? This is something that I would love to find out one day, in my second life.
Please, Soul, do not think like this until we get back to Earth. I would hate to find my soul lost on Mars and wait for Elon Musk to send his Mars ship to pick up my soul and take me back to Earth, haha. Which my soul will be waiting forever on Mars, for Musk to show up in his Mars ship.
Ha ha ha, P6, what imaginations all of you are having right now. Have all of you been smoking anything tonight, instead of marijuana? Ha ha. Okay everyone, let's crawl into the space capsule for liftoff.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off. As my Blue Origins takes off towards outer space, with 4 Americans aboard along with some Chinese equipment heading for the Chinese space station. History for mankind will be made once a USA spacecraft joins the Chinese space station. It is so nice to be the richest man on Earth.
Saul. On takeoff, my body feels like I am having an elephant's ass sitting on top of my body right now. I can barely breathe.
Take long deep breaths before, in a few minutes it will feel like your body is weightless like a feather. Oh, look everyone from out of your windows, is that the Great Wall of China? Look how long it is from being up this high above the Earth.
Okay, the second stage booster is ready to deploy, so astronauts, be prepared for an extra thrust of pressure on your bodies and souls.
Did the Chief Bozo say, be ready to feel pressure upon our souls? How can this be?
P5, I think you are about to find out. Oh, yes. What a rush this is, to have your body being thrust over 18,000 miles, 28,968.19 kilometers per hour up into the stars. What a body rush this is to feel in life.
Body rush? Try like the best adrenaline rushes that I have ever felt in my entire life soul. It seems that we are all dreaming. But this is too real to be a dream. Look everyone, Africa and its Nile River. How I want to visit that nation again and sit on top of the Giza pyramids. But how it is so dangerous to travel there now, from all the things that one must never dream about in life.
Wow, Soul, for us to be able to live for 5 days in outer space, what the hell are we going to be doing this whole time? Since we cannot dock and enter the Chinese space station. I wonder why the Chinese government is using their Chinese vaccine passport as an excuse to let us not see the true insides of their space station. One must think, why?
What else is there to think about, P6? Dreaming in space for 4 days and 5 nights, what else can one do in outer space? Oh, yes, and for me to become the first human in outer space to smoke marijuana. What else can a human want to do with their dreams while dreaming in the stars? Cough. Cough, cough. Oh, yes, that one first hit was for mankind. Cough. Cough, cough. The second hit in outer space is for the souls in lucid dreams while dreaming in outer space. Cough. Cough, cough. What a life for everyone to live, being so high in the stars. Cough. Cough, cough. I meant being really high in the stars, right now. Haha. That was so nice of Jeff Bezos to allow us to party inside his space capsule. Cough. Cough, cough. Damn, I wish Dr. Mio could be with us right now. Maybe he would like to smoke a bowl with me too. Haha, cough. Cough, cough. Damn, I am seeing lots of stars right now. Haha. Look, all of you should too. After inhaling my second-hand smoke. Cough. Cough, cough. Ha ha ha.
I thought Dr. Mio told you not to be smoking marijuana. So why are you, Soul? We do not want to breathe the crap that you are inhaling. Cough, cough, cough. Damn, that crap is even making me cough, cough, cough. Soul, go outside the space capsule to smoke.
Sure I will, P5. Does anyone have a walking spacesuit so I can sit on the outside of the space capsule and smoke, to please P5? But I have smoked on many sides of cliffs overlooking mountains and cities, but to be out in outer space and taking a big fat hit with the best marijuana grown on Earth. Cough. Cough, cough. I wonder where this plant was born on the Earth, while I'm staring in outer space upon this Earth. One must wonder how small a seed is on Earth, this far away from in outer space. Of course, if we could look through the telescope that our government has sent into outer space using tax-paying dollars to spy upon the Earth, it would be very easy to find out where her sister's plants are growing right now. Cough. Cough, cough. But all I can do is smoke inside the Blue Origins capsule and dream about things that will never become true in life, while seeing the world changing right below your eyes.
Stop smoking, Soul. Your mind is being polluted with thoughts that no human on Earth should never be dreaming of.
Cough. Cough, cough. Haha, P6. I wish you could feel the high that I am feeling right now. It is the best body rushes that one can ever have in outer space. Haha, cough. Cough, cough.
Soul, please stop smoking. It reminds me of being in the Cheech and Chong lowrider, and I cannot even see the stars at night through the space capsule's windows. It is that smoky inside the Blue Origins capsule. Cough, cough, cough. Hell, I am coughing like you right now. Cough, cough, cough. Stop smoking before all of us dies from the lack of oxygen in outer space.
Cough. Cough, cough. Okay. You have a point, P5. That was my last hit. Since we are out in the stars, what is for dinner? I am so hungry right now. I wonder why.
Your favorite food to munch on, Soul. Once again, Bill's green eggs and imitation ham. But this time NASA pre-cooked Bill's GMO food, and it is ready to eat in outer space.
Cough, cough, cough. I'm choking to death. WTF. No, are you kidding me, P6? Bill's green eggs and imitation ham for my food in outer space for 5 nights and 4 days. What the fuck is Bozo smoking to fill his Blue Origins capsule full of Bill's green eggs and imitation ham for us to survive on in outer space? This is a fucking nightmare. Does anyone have a fishing pole so that I can go fishing for falling star fish? Who wants to eat my Bill's green eggs and imitation ham? I think that I'm going to be starving to death in outer space while dreaming about falling star fish in my dreams.
Sure, Saul. I will eat your Bill's green eggs and imitation ham. Somehow I am starving. I have never eaten seconds before. Does anyone else not want to eat their Bill's green eggs and imitation ham? I wonder why I am so hungry.
Haha, P4. It looks like you are having side effects from Soul's second-hand smoke.
Not funny, P6. Who else does not want to eat their Bill's green eggs and imitation ham? I'm still hungry.
Hey guys, time for me to take a nap. Maybe tomorrow we can find something better to eat inside the Blue Origins capsule. Oh, damn it. I need to take a shit right now. What I didn't eat went right through me. WTF. There's a note on the bathroom door saying, out of order.
Are you sure that was not an Elon space capsule that Elon space shitter took a shit? Or did Bozos hire the same space plumber and they installed the Telsa space shitter that Elon invented?
Ha ha ha, so funny, but really, I got to take a shit right now.
Not here, Saul. Go outside in the stars and take a dump with the aliens.
Haha, really WTF are you smoking, P4? WTF do you mean by taking a shit in the stars, with the aliens?
Guys, stop fighting over the stars with the aliens. I really need to take a dump, and I am going to use Elon's broken Tesla space shitter, and if any one of you do not like the smell for 5 nights, you can hitchhike a ride back home.
Soul, you are great company to be around, but to be with you and your shit for 4 days and 5 nights. One must wonder what it is going to be like, having your shit floating all around us inside this Blue Origins capsule. Haha, I think what you wish for is what you get in life. Remember your mind thinking about us shitting in our pants, inside your lucid dreams. Try like a space capsule full of our shit for you to live in. Haha, so funny. Makes me want to take a shit right now. Haha.
Haha, but not funny at all, P6. Where are the Amazon's toilet paper at? WTF, there are no Amazon's toilet paper for us to wipe our shit with. Is Bozos wanting us to become his shitty Bozo clowns and work for him for free inside his Blue Origins capsule that is in the Amazon stars? Really, this cannot be happening to me, right now.
Relax, Saul. Sit down and pretend that you have taken your daily crap for the day. Things will reside back inside you.
P4, I cannot wait until it is your turn to take a crap. We will see whose faces will be turning red, from extreme pain, after eating so many Bill's green eggs and imitation ham. Good night, I need some sleep.
Good night, Soul, and the rest of you. And do not let the moon bugs bite you in your sleep.
Good morning, everyone. Please record all the dreams that all of you had last night, and it looks like our days and nights are over with. It seems impossible how 5 nights vanished right in front of our eyes, but now we have to return to Earth, and I am sure glad. My Amazon's diapers are full of crap.
Gee whiz, Soul. Did you have to bring up your crappy day again with us? One thing I remembered hearing on the black market news, which the TV media fake news seems to ignore the truth being told to others and.
P6. Why stop in the middle of your sentence?
Well, Soul, you mentioned to us, where did 5 nights disappear within the space winds of the sun? But how did these 5 nights disappear, if they did? The last thing that I remembered last night, before I went to bed, which was 5 days ago. I saw through the capsule window of the Blue Origin's capsule, and we were docking onto the Chinese space station, and then I saw the Chinese astronauts opening our escape hatch. This was the last thing that I remembered, until we woke up this morning. Do you think that the Chinese astronauts somehow drugged us for 5 nights, so they could unload their China cargo, and we could not see WTH we transported into outer space for the Chinese government? Now the end. I do not want to put fear into the eyes of the beholders, but there must have been a reason why all the engineers who built the Blue Origins for Jeff Bezos resigned right before takeoff. Do they know something that we do not know? Do you think all of us are in danger right now, knowing that we are about to be sent through the Earth's atmosphere inside a speeding bullet and traveling faster than anything on Earth that was built by mankind? Why did the engineers quit their jobs after building this space capsule that we are strapped in? What if, while we were sleeping for 4 days and 5 nights, could the Chinese astronauts have done something to the Blue Origin's capsule while we were unconscious? Maybe to silence us from speaking the truth about what we did not see in outer space for 5 nights.
What if, P6? If it was not safe for us to be in this Blue Origins capsule, the FAA would never have approved this flight into outer space. But you have a point, P6. What do the Bezos engineers know that the FAA does not know? And your Chinese conspiracy theory? Haha. Good question. But will we be okay? Do not worry, because a billionaire built a space capsule, and it was money that was well spent to keep us all alive. Okay, we got the word from the control center. Time to buckle up and be prepared to make history for mankind.
I do have a bad feeling, Soul. I wish that I had another way to return home to see my family and friends.
Come on, P6, why are you here right now? It is only for one reason, is to seek out your death wishes in life, like I always do in life. So enjoy the ride back to Earth while you can. Because we will never have another chance to be able to do this again the rest of our lives.
Control Center, this is the Blue Origins, and we have hit the Earth's atmosphere.
This is the control room. Congratulations to everyone.
I repeat, we have entered into the Earth's atmosphere, but it seems that the inside the space capsule is getting very hot, and the plastic inside the space capsule is melting. I repeat that the space capsule is getting really hot inside here, and the plastic is melting all around us inside the space capsule.
Soul, WTF is going on here? I am fiercely sweating right now. I need to remove my space suit. Soul, what do we do now? I am burning up inside this space suit.
Everyone, take deep breaths, and whatever you do, do not take off your seat buckles to remove your space suit. Become everyone, it should last for only a few minutes.
Look, Saul. The space capsule is now engulfed in flames. We are going to die, Saul. We are all going to die. So do something, Saul. Do something right now.
I cannot do anything, P4, all we can do is hope things turn out for the best for all of us. Control Center, the Blue Origins capsule is on fire and everything inside the space capsule is melting, even our spacesuits. What can we do to save our lives? What now? Wait for our deaths to flash right before our eyes.
This is the control center. Your parachutes should deploy in just a few more minutes.
We do not have a few more minutes, the heat shields are ripping off the space capsule. The plastic inside the space capsule is melting all over the place, get us out of here and now. Right now, Control Center. Or we will not survive this Amazon space trip.
Blue Origin Space Crew, this is the control center. We have some bad news to report to you and to the rest of the world. Your parachutes are not deploying. I repeat, your parachutes have malfunctioned, so please use the emergency ripcord located inside the space capsule. I repeat. Please deploy your emergency ripcord.
WTF did the Control Center just say?
Soul, I think the control room said our parachutes have malfunctioned, and to pull the emergency ripcord.
Pull what emergency ripcord? Where in the hell is it at? Come on, this cannot be happening to us. Everyone, look around for the emergency ripcord to engage the parachutes before all of us slams into the earth. Hurry up, we have only a few seconds left. Pull the ripcord, someone. Before all of us smashes into the earth and become part of it. By the way, before all of us die. Why did these bozo morons choose to land the Blue Origin space capsule onto the Mojave Desert floor instead of over the Pacific Ocean, where we could at least have done a splash landing? Something tells me we are not going to be feeling a thing when all of us die. God forgive me for my sins upon the human race.
Blue Origins, this is the Bozos Control Center. We have lost contact with you. Is everyone okay? Please respond back to us.